Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Grimstreet. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. From deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Tailback with another carry. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness, ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
That's reeled in. It's more. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
On the move now. Extending the play now. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Chris, I love to see this quarterback out there trying to make plays happen, especially early in the game. But, man, you want to avoid taking big hits like that. We got a long way to go in this one.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, the script that this offensive coordinator's put together to open this game is perfect. We've seen a little bit of everything. Varying formations, personnel groupings, run, pass. It's working to perfection. Now, as they move the ball into the red zone area, can they put this ball into the end zone?
Looking for 6. Touchdown, Ducks, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game for no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Bringing it out. It's Young. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to throw in the opening snap of this playoff game. Going to try to use his legs here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do. Let's see how well they defend it.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. He's brought down, but what a pickup on the ground.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame, and man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he goes down after a solid gain. That's enough for a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They'll run it to the right side. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about this play by the quarterback, putting his body on the line here? But that's the kind of thing that endears you to the fans, the staff, and more importantly,
touchdown, Fighting Irish, as they fight back here in this playoff game. So with playoff pressure curve, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Going to be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On the run, it's Hill. Running with purpose. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Looking for a man deep down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
So a very makeable third down for this offense from the 26-yard line. To throw, it's Moore. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Caught on the outside, it's Casper. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. It feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And we'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. And he steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Well, that is a clinic by this defense on this quarterback run. String him out to the sideline, nowhere for him to go. All he could do is step out of bounds for no gain.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Well, early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship. Deadline at the end at 1. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Back to pass. It's Moore. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in?
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one. And now they're in business.
The Ducks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. From the shotgun, handoff inside.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. And wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
That completion makes it second and short. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. He's found some room at the 45. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
The offense going with the hurry up. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. Notre Dame getting set for the 1st and 10 now. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. And they'll go right back to him on first down. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of one.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking to scramble. Launching one to the end zone. The pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive, but this will be tough. It's third and long. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Notre Dame needing to convert this 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Out of bounds, about a yard short of the mark for turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Picks up the first, looking for more. Good enough for first down yardage.
A nice job here by this back picking up a first down and living up to the legacy that they have in Eugene. There have been so many good backs. I mean, the list goes on and on, but right off the top of my head, you got to start with Kenyon Barner and Michael James and throw in DeAnthony Thomas. What a golden era it was for the Oregon Ducks when it came to running backs. And they're still trying to live up to that to this day.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
You bring him down, but he leaves us at the 30-yard line. And the Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
What a big game by this offense, and they're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the first down.
And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Moore. Quick dart to the right. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now. The Ducks will line up to boot it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. See if he can make something happen. Oh, the ball on the ground. But he's got some space here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. They'll run it from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Because I just love to see this offensive line and this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
Bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab. It's Smith. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Strong game by this quarterback. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careful.
He could go. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. Seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line.
Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. Touchdown, Irish. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And the point after is right down the middle. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Back to pass. It's Moore. Zips it down the middle. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Oh, my gosh. gosh, Chris, a missed opportunity to your best receiver with that speed. I'll tell you this, I'm shocked that he actually overthrew. If anything, I'd expect him to underthrow a fleet-footed receiver like this, but he must have anticipated that his receiver could go get it and just misses him.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Oh, look, he's chucking it deep again. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down now.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
The Ducks will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to kick it away for the second time. And the coverage team pings him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. On the move now. Runs out of room and runs out of time. They trap him for a sack.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in this first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
14.
The Ducks will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone. They'll begin the drive at the 25. Offense comes back out onto the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Lets it go under heavy pressure, taking a shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They finally get it down, but a big play to the 46.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Looking for a man. The pass rush closing in. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got it for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down. So no hesitation by the coach. The offense is out there to go for it here. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. Looks like Notre Dame will have the first down.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback. Recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, the pass is picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. How about that, Kurt? A defensive touchdown to tie this football game.
Well, you only get a handful of those in an entire season. To be able to come up with that in this game to tie the game is just big time by this defense, and it gets them right back where they need to be.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Notre Dame offense back onto the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. And is intercepted. Not much of a return, but the important thing is the interception sets the offense up at the 45.
Chris, if you're going to make that throw, that's called a two-ball. That means it's got to be on a line. Here, he puts it way up in the air and allows the defender to come over and make a play on the ball. Great job by the defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. The Ducks come to the line in a hurry-up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. The Ducks will look to convert here on 4th down. He's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The Ducks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Scanning the field. It's Moore. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The sure hands. It's Robinson. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The offense stays on the field, of course. It's 4th down and inches. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Ducks pick up first down yards to keep the drive going.
What a job by this offense picking up the first down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Or it's snapped to the back. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. We come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Moore. On the move now. Now looks deep left. He had all day. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read. Got the ball where it needed to go. And now you're set up to get 6.
And the Ducks line it up with 1st and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Touchdown, Oregon, as the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Chris, this is what makes this quarterback so dangerous. There's just only so much a defense can do to contain him. He is so fast. You can plan for it all you want, but planning and the execution are 2 different things.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. We'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now, the 25. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds an open target on the left side. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain. Get closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looking to throw it on first down. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking deep down the right side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. On first down, it's play action. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. shotgun, he hands it off. Moves the ball to 25, good enough for a first down. He'll hand it off. Makes a nice move there. This has been a tremendous fight through three-quarters. This playoff game deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. A quick throw out left, complete.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The shotgun running play call. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He's got it in the open. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback. And respect.
Touchdown, Ducks. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and he'll start at the 25. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Parker. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. That's caught. It's Parker. Breaking tackles and going. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Getting set. Here's second down. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And this time it's complete. They're finally able to stop, and the quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. Big moment here in this playoff game. Third and short in the 7th play of the drive. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. And the coach has made the call, needing to extend this drive. The offense is out there to go for it. Stopped short. Huge play by the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead.
Chris, how about this? The offensive coordinator decides to run the quarterback on a design run to try to catch the defense napping, but the defense was not having it at all. Waiting for that play to be run, comes up with a nice stop to get the ball back.
That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Leaning on the run game here late. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, this is a huge 3rd down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's the toss play now, running to the right. 1st down and more, he's still running. Out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today. Ducks with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's intercepted, a crushing play. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will set up the offense at the 38. Comes down to this in this playoff game, 4th quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up and make a play? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's an out route, the catch made. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grabbed by the receiver. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
A deep shot to the right. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And now the handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The defense has got it. He finds some space. Looks like the player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Toss play to the outside. First down, looking for more now. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Chris, Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a two-possession game. With under a minute to go, I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
Extra point up and good. A two-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. 28. Fielded in the end zone. It's Young. Steps out at the 21-yard line. Trying to make something happen on the return. Cost himself 4 yards. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. Over the middle, it's Smith. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to scramble now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. 1st down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Offense looking to throw the ball. Just gets it away, taking a shot. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. Chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Looking for his big tight end. And they will score. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
I'll tell you what, Chris, with this touchdown, never say never. You know, we're under 15 seconds to go, but with that touchdown, at least you're giving yourself a chance with the onside kick. If you recover it, who knows, a Hail Mary, maybe you got a chance to win the game.
Automatic in the PAT. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. When he safely makes the recovery, the onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ballgame.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So